Another prominent superhero food is Green Arrow. Green Arrow loves chili. He loves chili. He loves really hot chili, and he makes a good chili. We first saw Green Arrow's chili referenced in a very popular but very expensive book. Good series, this Green Lantern, Green Arrow series, all done by the great artist Neil Adams. He's a jerk, but he's a great artist. But here it is in Green Lantern, Green Arrow number 85. This is where he finds out that his ward, Speedy, is a junkie. And in this panel, just as he is going to coming home, and he yells out, "Speedy, I'm going to cook some of my special scorch your mouth chili. Can I interest you in a bowl?" This is him first mentioning the chili. The next panel, he's walking into that room, and Speedy's shooting up. We then, in Green Lantern, Green Arrow 108, we have the first actual appearance of the chili. And here we have Green Arrow giving Green Lantern some chili. Green Lantern tries it. It's too hot. Well, you make this stuff with napalm. That's where they say it's so hot. It's a scorching chili that he makes. Now the references to the chili just go on. And we'll look at a few. He is going to go camping, and he did pack up cans of chili. That's why I felt okay to do this with a can of Hormel Chili. And then they get to camping, and he's just dumping out chilies. That's camping. I think it's his sister, because there's his sister. I think, not positive. I think so, because the next one is his sister. He's giving Guy Gardner some chili, and he says, "What do you think of it, Guy? Pretty stupendous, huh?" And he's burning up. He says, "Don't humor him, Guy. He enjoys seeing people suffer." So you see him giving chili. That's his sister for sure, because it says so. Best paint remover I've ever eaten. What's the verdict on Brother Ollie's latest chili? He even gave Scooby-Doo and Shaggy some chili in a recent Scooby-Doo team-up book. And that's it for the images I have here. But I do have one more thing from a comic we're going to look at. I actually have the comic here. Here's the book. It's the Green Arrow Secret Files. These were just, what were they, in the 90s? Even into, this was 02. They used to do these secret file books. They're kind of fun. You get all kinds of little stories about the character. You get their origin. You get little bonuses, stuff like that. It's a fun book. Looking through it, you can see it's the origin. Stuff like that. And there's like one-page things, all his trick arrows, just whatever. It's just a little book about each character. They had Batmans and Robins and, all this stuff. But on the last page, here we got Ollie's stupendous chili recipe, just like Mom used to make. All the heroes sitting around eating the chili. And I was going to make this chili. I felt that would be a really interesting video, but I don't have all the spices. I don't think now is the time to go out and buy a bunch of different spices that I don't use a lot and spend tons of money. I'm not a big cook. I'll cook, but not big. So I don't have a lot of stuff here. It just didn't seem like a good idea to go buy some paprika, some cumin, some everything on this list, just to make one serving of chili and then have it sit in my cupboard and spend all that money when it's not as easily made right now during the COVID thing. So anyways, we've got all the heroes eating his chili. Fire, it tastes like fire. Moons of Mars. That's the Martian Manhunter. His big weakness is fire, so being fire would really be rough. And Aquaman going, "Water, give me water." And Black Canary is saying, "Milk will cool your taste buds faster." Anyone want seconds? Green Arrow. Green Lantern, I don't have enough willpower to finish this. That's kind of cute. And Flash, thanks, Ollie. Now I'll have something to use against Captain Cold. And we see here's even Superman's using his cold breath to try and cool it. But Batman says, could use more crackers. No, Batman, just put more crackers on it. That's an optional item on the recipe. You can put all the crackers in there you want. You silly Batman. Anyways, I was going to make it, but it just seems like not being a big chef, not having the stuff and having to go out and buy a ton of ingredients would just be, I don't know, what it would end up costing me. $100, $200 make a bowl of chili? No, forget it. Not now. Not now. But I do have this book, and it does have the recipe in it. Now, if you want the recipe, you can just Google it. If anyone out there wants to make this, has the stuff on hand, or, has most of it or anything, likes to cook. I'd love to see, like, Emmy Made in Japan. She does a lot of weird recipes from cookbooks and stuff. I'd send it to her in a heartbeat. If anybody wants this comic, you can have it, but you can only have it if you're going to make the recipe. You can't just, I'll send it to you. If not, if you're not going to make it, or you don't care about the comic and want to make the recipe, you can get the recipe online. If you want the comic and are going to make the recipe, I'll send you the book. Just let me know. All right, now let's go have some chili. So this is what I'm going to make. Hormel chili, hot, with no beans and no artificial ingredients. That's it. It's canned, but hey, we saw he'll go for canned chili. So let's go nuke some of this up and see how it is. And would like to add that I think the funniest thing I ever see is when you see chili con carne, which means chili with meat. Chili has to have meat. That's chili. The beans are extra. Anyways, let's go cook. And now we've got a piping hot bowl of chili, suitable for Green Arrow or Batman. They could eat it. I have a feeling it's not going to be very spicy. No, it's Hormel's hot, spicy version. I think it looks good. Looks pretty good. Smells nice, so let's give her a try. There it is. It's good. It has, well, a little bit of spice on the back end. Just a little bit. It's not a spicy chili. It's hotter than normal, I guess. Not bad. There we go. There's Green Arrow's chili. Tasty little thing. He likes his chili. So do I. I like chili. All right. Thanks, folks. That's been another installment in my superhero foods. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Someone wants to prove a point. It's a neat concept. You saw something, you don't agree with it, you want to prove someone wrong. Problem is, there's a little word switchy switch that happens. All in all, great idea, but the word switchy switch, not kosher. Let's check out what we see here.
I want to prove a point. There's a video out there today from a life coach that says people who work in the fast food industry, supermarkets, hotels as maids or whatever, don't have stressful jobs. Well, I'm going to buy a hamburger through the drive-thru, and I'm going to ask the boy or girl working there, the guy or woman, how stressful your job is. Okay? I have facts. I have a receipt, so let's go.
Okay. Facts and a receipt. I don't know what that receipt word means. James the Lesser was, someone, he'd never heard it, I guess. Someone did a video that says, I have the receipts. He beat me. And James says, what did you charge him to hit you? What do you mean you have the receipt? Which was hilarious. It was because he actually didn't know the word. So he was all confused. Anyways. Well, I think I would probably lean, I don't know who this life coach is. But I think, well, there are jobs that are more stressful than others, and that's reflected in the pay. Working at a fast food drive-through, that's not that stressful. You might get a jerk or two, but for the most part, it's a pretty mellow, low-stress job. There are high-stress jobs. A police officer has a high-stress job. But working through drive, it's pretty low stress. But let's see what is actually asked of this person. And we'll go to 238 and start it up here.
Do you want to be in video? Okay. Is your life stressful? It is. So I appreciate.
Okay, she asks, is your life stressful? Not the same question. Now, the job may not be stressful. Now, getting paid minimum wage, your life is going to be stressful. So I just thought that was interesting how people do that sometimes. They change just one little thing and think they proved something when they actually didn't prove anything. Oh well, that was it. Thanks a lot, folks.